And I don't know what it is. Even on the X, like the Twitter, there's this person trying to inquire what on earth is happening with this fog. And some people said that the fog is in certain areas, certain states, and people were getting sick. And I don't know what's in the fog. I'm not sure if it's happening overseas, but there's all of this talk about a fog, and it's really thick. The fog. It sounds like a scary movie. Hello, Talita. Look at this, the fog. The fog is coming. The fog of war. The fog. I'm just going to do this. Oh, no. It is a 1980 independent American supernatural horror film. I really hope something's not coming out of the fog. It's used by the military. Let's see. It says some strange, this is the movie The Fog. Spring Hill is movie night tonight. This movie, the strange things begin to occur in a tiny town in California coastal prepares to commemorate its centenary. Inanimate objects spring eerily to life. If it wasn't, it is now. It looks like snow. It's not a mist, but it's an unusual fog. Happy New Year. You commented before on an old video about the black cloud. Oh, I remember the black cloud, and the governmental officials, the scientific officials who were quoted on it, they said they will not warn if the Q or the black cloud. There would be no forewarning. They would not warn the people about it. Yeah, Ed Hoyle, Hoyle, and I know what you're talking about. It made you think of it. Yeah, Carlo. Stay out of the fog, Gina. I'm not going out. I didn't see no fog where we're at. I know sometimes in the summertime, and not the summer, the spring and stuff, the fog just like, it just lingers. It don't ever go away. Hello. Well, you all know about the fog that's happening because there's people talking about it on the Facebook. There's people talking about it on the X, the Twitter, the fog. I want to see if there's, why isn't it in the news? Okay, we got some news on it. Oh, they call it the fog vid 24 conspiracy theories about the fog across certain states engulf social media. So we're going to find out something about it. They're getting sick from it. We're going to look at the Daily Dot. Here we're talking about conspiracy theories. Well, it's not a conspiracy theories. It's people are looking outside and they're seeing a fog. And they were fine, but now they're getting sick. So government conspiracy, aliens, normal weather, seasonal illness, you decide. They're telling you, you decide what you think it is. All of this stuff about the fog. You had 6 consecutive days of fog, Carlo. Well, that's a weird. I hope that's not the fog because I recognize this. I truly recognize that right there. I hope it's not the fog. Oh, no. This isn't good, you all. If this is truly the fog right here, This is nano stuff right here. Yes, the cubes, Britt. Remember when we would zoom up on stuff? Teeny tiny. Oh my gosh. This is, it's not good. If that's in the fog, this is not good at all. These things have the ability to, I think, get inside of you. It does look what's like in the clouds too. It does. I'm not going to say it doesn't. It's if I hope that's not the fog. The drones. Oh my goodness. Conspiracy theories about the fog are packing or they're picking up steam as online as people report strange thick mist, flu-like symptoms, the thickness of the fog, its appearance under a flashlight, and the respiratory symptoms some have reported after exposure led many to theorize about chemical attacks, bioweapon testing, and of course, aliens. No, we've been seeing this. If it is like this, I'm not going to go out in it. I'm not. How could you get something like that out of your body if it's not biological? You can't get it out of your body. It's an invasion. This fog is an invasive species that are not of this earth. It's not, no, this, I don't believe that this is of this earth. These things, whatever they are in the sky. They have come here. It's some type of invasion. Is it like a body snatcher? It gets inside your body and destroys your body. It's what it looks like. These things right here are living. They are living. They are intelligent. They have the ability to reorganize and do whatever they're programmed to do. They're programmable too. They are programmable. I feel someone has turned these into, they've programmed them to do bad things to people. It was some, okay. It's getting in my mind now. We've seen a lot of this coming out of a volcano. These kind of things came out of volcanoes too when we zoomed up on them. That's what some of the stuff looked like in the smoke and the fog around some of the volcanoes. It's some type of a species. And I'm not sure if they're coming from another realm. Are they being dispersed at night in the sky by drones or something? I've seen that at the volcanoes too, in the clouds. That's not good. It's not good when it's starting to affect clouds, fog. Where is my, well, there's no way I'm going to be able to zoom up on this. I know I've got pictures of this. I've done videos of this right here. We've seen them in the clouds in the live webcams too. We would zoom up on them like that. Oh no, see, we gotta see that they're in the live webcams. Which ones did we zoom up? They were in Cancun live webcam too. Let me go to my channel because we got to see this. These things. They're metatasizing or something. This ain't good. It really isn't good. It doesn't feel good to me at all. I want to see the live. I want to go to my playlist because they are in this playlist, in one of the live webcams. Shoot, get me back to my playlist. They're in the live webcams and they look just like that, but they came from the sky. Hold on, you all. You're gonna come here. Come on. No. See, no, I didn't do that. We're gonna go to that. We are. Hold on. I wanted to see. I didn't want them to do it like this, but that's okay, you all. I just wanted to see the normal list of it. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's 5. Oh, there's only 200. They're in here. I've got to be careful. We did a video zooming up on these things. I just got to find it. Ah, right there. They came, strange life forms from Mount Etna. This is the video, you all. We got to look at it. They're the same thing. We documented this from Mount Etna. Look at them. Let's make it big. We got to look at them. They're in the fog. Come on, Gina. Look at them. They came from the volcanoes. And now they're in the fog. We really did show this. You see them? There's some kind of a life form. Let me put this on a loop. I'm up here dancing to it. But this ain't funny. This is not funny. This is what they're seeing. I did a live video on it too. That's right. Came from, I'm going to tell you about this volcano. I was trying to get into that web. When we did this video right here, we did like over an hour-long video of these things coming up. They did something with the camera and I can no longer access it as soon as we saw these life forms. They're coming from, somebody has released this upon the earth, and now look at that. Come on, he's going to play it. Oh my gosh. They came, strange life forms from Mount Etna. I would dance just to try to get people's attention. That's why I would do a dance video. I want people to look about what's coming on. Look at them rising up. They rose up out of Mount Etna. Let me pause this, Gina, right here. Let me get to this, you all. They rose up out of Mount Etna, came from inside the volcano, and now they're in the clouds. I wanna see it. There is a full-length video. No, it stopped. Okay. Shoot, it will not let me get to that point on here. I want to get to the point on here where it shows Mount Etna. Okay, no, it keeps moving on me. Hold on. You say, Gina, we don't care. Would you please stop playing? Okay. They came right out of here. And they floated up to the top. When was this video? I think this was like a couple years ago. 9 months ago. They didn't want this to. They're kind of cloud-like beings, and now here they are right here. They're in the fog. In the fog. Yes, in the fog. Well, what you're seeing is indescribable because it is not really out there in the main news, and it's not been really documented. This type right here, This hasn't been documented, but I've documented it on my channel quite a number of times, and this is one of the live webcams right here. These aren't normal clouds. These are a type of a life form that came out of Mount Etna. And it doesn't matter if you can't see a thing, your eyes may not be open. And that's okay. It's not for you to see. These are not normal clouds. They're not normal, whatever's coming out of that volcano, pyroclastic. No, these are, it's not of this earth. Not of this earth. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me do it. Gina, honey, that's enough dancing. Oh my gosh, you all. Let me see. You go ahead and go to bed, Joyce. So what's in the clouds? Let me see something else. There was another video. It's in the fog. That was one video 9 months ago. I want to look. Want to see other documentations of it. The Aurora Borealis. It's a ship from the... Oh no. There's another life form on the FAA camera. This is a year ago. That it could even be these. We started documenting these coming in. They would come in with the some of the fog and some of the rain, but it kind of looked like a chromosome right here. It did. This was on a FAA camera right there. So whatever it is, it's all over the earth. Let me zoom this out. I want to get some more documentation of it. If I can. There's like 300 or 255 videos. No. There's people are getting sick. They're getting really sick. It makes me kind of nauseous looking at it. I'm not joking either. It makes me nauseous looking at it. It's occurring. There, here, look at this. Where did they come from? 2 years ago. Where did they come from? Look, this is where we did it. 2 years ago. How did they get here, and are they considered a form of alien life? You're going to see it right here. It got the views. There are many suggestions and many theories as to who they are and where they come from. We're going to look closer to see what you think is happening above our heads. The footage is from Mount Etna, but these beings or species can be seen all around the world. Okay, right here. No, see. Let me see what I'm saying. You can see them right there. Hold on. I want to hear what I'm saying. You all, we got to find out. This pertains to the fog, and they've come. Alien considered life. And I think they are. I think they are a form of alien life. Where did the species come from? How did they get here? There are many, many suggestions. Hello there, Christine Mudd. Hello, everyone. There's many suggestions and many theories as to who they are and where they came from. So we're going to take a closer look and see what you think is happening above our heads, because there's something in the sky. And this footage is going to be from Mount Etna. But these beings or species can be seen all around the world. Hello. So, and how is that possible? Look at that. That is unbelievable what we're seeing up there in that corner. They're a life form, you all. They came from inside the earth. It's like mind-boggling. It really is. It's very, very. Look at them up there. Just moving all over the place. Can you see them up there? It's the same thing that's in the fog. The same species that is in the fog. This is 51 minutes of footage. Look at them. Same thing. $51 of footage. And they cut off access to that camera. We're not supposed to be looking up. I think I tied that into whatever came out of the sun. Remember that? Whatever came out of the sun, like these cubes and things, there were black ones and there were white ones. Look at that. You come on now. Look at them. And now they have penetrated the fog and people are getting sick. There have been volcanoes going off around the world. Unfortunately, we can't get this type of footage anymore because they took down the cameras. Smart dust, fog, but this came out of the volcano. It literally came up out of the volcano. Let's get back to the fog. You can watch that video right there. Go to the playlist. How did they get here? And are they considered a form of alien life? It's 51 minutes long. But it does match this right here. It does. They are a form of alien life. What is that? Let me see. This fog. The fog does not look like fog. Okay, let's look at it. If I can, oh, I can get it any. There's things in the air, particulates. That's if it truly is moving around in the air like that, they're alive. They're some kind of intelligent non-human life form. Ash. Let's see the theories. Starting on December the 29th, social media users on conspiracy-heavy platforms like TikTok and X began publishing videos about a nefarious fog that seemed unusually thick or made of large particles. Some reported an odd smell described as a chemical, electrical, or burning, and then they claimed to experience a fever, coughing, sore throat, headache, and fatigue. It would go straight into your lungs. They couldn't breathe. Let me see what she had to say. I don't know what they... I don't know what this girl's saying. I don't even know if this is part of the video. These symptoms, they call it FOGVID 24, an echo of some kind of virus, and it's like a spreading of a new like pathogen as an attack. Reports from around the globe are surfacing of mysterious illnesses linked to encounters with so-called chemical fogs. It's a thick, lingering blanket that has left people sick and people experiencing bad stuff. What's he going to say? What's he going to say? We're going to see. I can't get any noise out of him. Hold on.
Section, everybody's saying they were completely fine, they didn't feel anything coming on, but then as soon as they went out in this fog, whatever it is, they got a sore throat, they had to go to bed, they couldn't sleep, they were bummed up, they had migraines, they lost all their energy, and not only them, everyone in the household. There's mums reporting on it saying all the kids are ill. We've got people in Kentucky, we've got people in Sweden, we've got people in Finland, all reporting the same thing. The fog has made them sick. And you know, it's scenarios like this that always have an adverse effect. Whatever they're doing in the skies, whatever they're spraying, whatever this fog is, they're obviously doing it for a reason, but it is going to wake people up. People have had enough. They're sick of being poked. They're sick of being prodded. They're sick of poisoning the air and poisoning the food, poisoning the milk, poisoning the minds. We're being pummeled in more ways we can imagine to demoralise us over a period of time. So when things get to a critical point and everyone's screaming out for a saviour, the government's going to be there. But they were the ones that created the problem in the first place.
All right, so it's crazy foggy right now. But that's not the weird part, okay? Like, number one, it's weird because as it gets later in the day, fog should lighten, dissipate, and it's really not. But the weirdest part is the taste and smell. It smells like after you set off a bunch of fireworks, and like the taste of the air is, I mean, the only word I can think of is toxic. It's super weird, and so I'm going for my walk, and it's kind of worrying me a little bit. Let me know if you guys are experiencing something like that. That's weird. Yeah, I mean, it smells not right. And I'm 41. I've been through fog. This is something different. I don't know if you guys are experiencing something like that.
I seen that in the air this morning when I went out. It felt so creepy. It was so, the wind was blowing. The energy felt really, really heavy, really, really creepy this morning. The sky was like dark and gloomy. And it was like a fog, but it was like a fine like mist. It gave me bad juju. It did. Bad juju. And I thought I smelt something when I went out in the early morning. I did an early morning video, and after I did my first video, I went out to go get some selenium and some vitamin E. But no, there's something there. There is something going on. People around the surfacing a millionth linked to chemical fogs. Hello, Susan. Fire and brimstone. Carrot. Oh, cohort. It's worldwide. Okay, then you're going to be in a lockdown inside your homes because they got this stuff going on and people were going to have to stay inside their houses. If this continues, they will make you stay inside your houses. You have to have, you know what? I would get some activated charcoal tablets, and because they use those in emergency rooms when people do overdoses and stuff. And really, the activated charcoal tablets, they do work. They have that carbon whatever. I think they have a negative charge or something. I don't know. They draw things to it inside your body, I guess, and get rid of the yucky whatever it is, unknown contaminants inside your body. Yeah, too mild. If you have a fireplace and you burn natural wood and you have leftover embers and they're pieces of charcoal, and you don't got no activated charcoal tablets, take your natural wood, get the ash off of it, just sift it out, rinse it under the water, let it dry out, and once it's dry, you can just crush it. crush it with a hammer or something over, like in a towel or something, into a powdery form. And you can use that activated charcoal and you can drink it. Just read about it. Read about the activated charcoal. I got a book on it. Right here. About it years and years and years and years and years ago. And it has a lot of uses, but if you have natural wood, you can't use no briquettes from your grill. They talked about the killer fog. Well, I don't know if it's a killer fog, but when I went out this morning, there was a bad energy. I felt it in the air. It was so creepy. Okay. In Pennsylvania, around the globe, maybe an exaggeration. However, most, if not all, these reports appear to come from in the UK, but there's some in the areas, including Florida. This is Minnesota, Florida, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, California, Texas, and basically all over the country. People are reporting the same thick particle fog. They say it's making them feel sick, smell like chemicals, and it's not normal. What are the odds of this exact same stuff happening? It's kind of like a coordinated attack. Well, let's look at the states where it's happening in. Were any of these controversial during the you-know-whats? Any of these controversial swing states or anything? You had to look at what kind of stuff's coming out of them. I don't know. Well, let's look at this. Let's see this video right here. You're going to watch it? Sorry, I'm reflecting on it. Okay. Can we make this big? I can't put their music on there. That's what their fog looks like. Ah. Okay, let's we gotta look at it. We gotta look for it. Let's go to the next one. You know, these can be programmable. These, whatever this is in the air, they can absolutely be programmable. It reminds me of a swarm of bees. I believe it's programmable, but it's a different life form. Looking at it would look like you're in a snowstorm. Yeah, like nanobots or something. Let me, I'm going to mute that. Let me make that big. You can see the black in it. It isn't normal. It isn't. It could. It'd be no, there it is. Look at that right there. That it's them. It's them. It's some kind of programmable life form. Look at that. Looks like what came out of the volcano. Oh no. Let's look at it. I would not want that in my body. I would want it out of my body. It truly looks like it's programmable. It's not like it. Okay, this is not plasma. It's not plasma at all. It's none of that. It's not sleet. It's not snow. When you fled your hometown to get away from the heavy fog in Beaver County, Pennsylvania, Patty Swan, it's that bad, right? I really appreciate all the comments are coming on here, but even though I'm not reading them, I love to go back and read them, and a lot of people will too because we got to like gelatin phalanges. Yeah. Or do we got a tro RR? I bet she could. Who can elaborate on something? This doesn't look that strange. It looks quite familiar to this YouTube channel, especially when we would be using the live webcams to zoom up on things like this. That's right. Oh, if you breathe it in, I heard the nanoparticles are all in everybody's body. Anyhow, this could be considered a life form. I mean, it's not biological, but it's some kind of somebody made this, and they can be controlled. It has a creator. It has a creator. It has a beginning to it. I don't think I would go out, and I wouldn't go jogging in it. I would not at all. Yeah. It's in the meat. It's everywhere. It's magnetic. Yeah. But that particular, the way it looks, we have footage of that. We do, coming out of Mount Etna in the clouds. Lots and lots of posts about it. People in the fog. So first it was the drones. The drones were it was all about the drones, and now it's about the fog. They say I wouldn't be surprised if it's making people sick. I would not. I know at times when people would go outside, they feel perfectly fine in their house, even before this, and they go outside, they didn't last 5 minutes, drained of the energy. Go back into your house. It's like you have to stay in the house because of whatever's outside. God's girl, explosion at CERN. Well, then they've let stuff in. The reporting on the fog as though it's a government plot or aliens tend to lean conservative with histories of, look at that. Those reporting on the fog as though it's a government plot or aliens, they tend to lead conservative with histories of anti-government posts. I'm not anti-government. I'm not. Or handles like, oh, well, no, see, don't you be putting us all in the category. They tend to lead their wasting no time insulting those who want to believe. The fog may just have been turned into a deadly bioweapon. Look at this. See, yeah, they have the trolls out. Delusional throbbers believe the stupidity. See how they do it? They're terrified. It's not a coincidence. No, if it's happening in different places, it's not a coincidence. It's what do they call them? Pockets? Clusters. It's clusters. They use the word clusters when they're talking about viruses. When viruses pop up in different places, just like this fog, clusters. They could turn this into an endemic. They could say that this is endemic right here. If people start getting sick and it's associated with the fog, they can say that it's an endemic, and then it can get really bad. We were told that we don't need traditional media. We need citizen journalism. People all over America, we can read about this. Everyone is wondering what are the odds this happens right when they don't want people looking up at the sky during the drones and the orbs situation. Los Angeles was the first in the middle of the day. Oklahoma at 12 o'clock noon, they can't see anything. Massachusetts, Missouri, and other states, the fog smells different and burns your eyes. Well, that's a chemical. Wisconsin at 3:30 in the afternoon, you can't see anything. Also, Minnesota. Now, maybe this is a coincidence. No, it's not. That all this unusual fog is happening all over the country at the exact same time, and they don't want anyone to look up to the skies with the drones and the orbs taking all of that. Yeah. That's right, patriots. It's turning out to be true. See, and I heard Trump did his he did a New Year's Eve gala last night. What's a good thing, Trump? You don't want your people coming to your gala out in this weather right here because it wouldn't be very good. They'd have to be breathing in the fog because Florida is an area where it's at. The closer to the Lake Superior you get, the less the fog is. Wow, isn't that interesting? We got an artificial fog patent. Thank you, Paul, for putting it in here. Artificial fog patent. See, we can plug that in. We can. They can't say that it's not real. Artificial fog patent. Let's pull it up. Ta-da! Process of producing artificial fogs to the smoke syringe method, which comprises introducing melted phosphorus. Ooh, it's a Google patent. Phosphorus. That doesn't sound like it's healthy to breathe in phosphorus. Look, 1924. Wow, that's been around a long time, you all. A long, long time. As well as a form of the production of the fog, TOG, as finely divided as possible before they use thermal materials, agglomeration. Why do they call it a TOG? They got the container D and fog smearge, tube 9. Oh my gosh, it's a gas formed when leaving the tube B. This is, we don't want to look about it. It's all over the world. Let's get back to our conspiracy thing. As the term fog trends on X, many posts come with videos of people shining flashlights into the mist, allowing viewers to see individual particles swirling around. This has led to widespread alarm among those unaware that fog is actually made of small water ice particles that reflect light. Well, but they're not only just ice particles, they got black stuff in them, and they're all different shapes. They got black stuff in them, black cubes, fine particulates. Oh, they're testing it with the flashlight. They got to do they did a test with the flashlight of the fog on a foggy night with LED. I don't want to show it. As for flu or cold or flu-like symptoms, it's possible that people are simply catching it all at once. Catching you know what, and another common respiratory virus over the holidays. It just so happens to correlate at the exact time the fog shows up. Some of those sounding the alarm say the fog appeared on Christmas Day, when they likely would have spent time indoors with a group of loved ones. Every year since 2020, the late fall and early winter holidays have brought a spike in. Now, they just want to dismiss it. Okay. Artificial fog machine, patent fuels, conspiracy theories. Not everything's about it. They can be easily explained away. But people keep digging up additional oddities. They connect it. They posted a patent about a process apparatus for the production of intense fogs and mists. However, Paul Weiss and submitted a patent in 1916 and it expired in 1937. The U.S. military is using fog experiments. Hello. Yeah. Oh, do we got a troll on here? Who's being mean to Gina? Tell me, Susie B, honey. Yeah, go after him, Susie B. I made you moderator. You go on here, find them, and block them. You can do it. Yeah. Don't be rude and disrespectful. Yeah. Yeah, you go ahead and do it. Yeah, you go get it. Get them. Get them. Okay. Oh. You're gone. I already did it. I don't know what you're doing, but you're gone. I blocked you. Yeah. You're but a mist that appeared for a moment. The bacteria fog experiments in the Bay, 1949, simply after the Roswell incident. Oh, you're so welcome. Yeah. You know what? I try to add moderators, but I don't see no wrenches on here. San Francisco. Nearly all of San Francisco received 500 particle minutes per liter and something. Some kind of director of terror medicine in Rutgers Medical School. They have 1 in 800,000 people exposed to a cloud. Okay, they doing all kinds of stuff. Okay, so that's it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I can't see any moderator wrenches on here at all. I can't. I don't know what's going on with them. I can't see a thing. But this fog, they're talking about it. It's made the news. Let me get over here. Let me try to get off of here. Yeah. You was exposed and you feel horrible. That's awful. What's behind Minnesota's recent streak of fog and what's up across Minnesota? And it's like, don't go out and breathe it. The fog continues to disruption at Gatwick Airport. Where's Gatwick at? The Lee Zamurko, the fog frenzy continues. People smugglers are taking advantage of the fog to slip in more migrants across the channel. Yeah. Across the channel. Yeah. Let's see. Those alien spores, internet reacts. Well, it can be alien spores. I wouldn't say it's not. Yeah. London, UK weather. Flight disruption expected until Sunday. Wow, in London. Yeah. Ridge lines, hoeing down through the fog. Dense fog advisory for South Florida on New Year's Eve morning. Dense fog, first coast to ring in the New Year's. You see a wrench? I see one wrench on there, Ken Honey. Yep. It's and there's of course the movie The Fog. It's London is clear at the moment. I don't know what's going on with this fog. The fog. If I was to just to do if I just push in the news, and this is it's not a frenzy. Let's see. Let's see the care. I got to close the ad. While there should be, well, what's up with the recent fog? While there should be some relief midweek, KARE 11 meteorologist says this kind of stretch doesn't typically occur in the winter months. Their meteorologist says it doesn't occur in the winter months. So that's really interesting. Look at it. Yeah, God's girl is here too. That's right. Golden Valley, there is no escaping it. Anybody who's been outside over the past several days has noticed the fog looming over the state. Does the fog ever dissipate or does it stay around all day long? All day. Gina, we had the fog here in South Carolina yesterday. Phone alert said severe weather. Wow. According to KARE 11 meteorologist Jamie Coggle, the recent fog is a result of warmer temperatures melting the snowpack, and the high moisture content in the air has resulted in a dense fog, prompting the dense fog advisories for the past 2 days, and the light wind has allowed it to stick around. Is that the same case in all the other areas that are experiencing the fog? Is it because of the moisture content? Is that why? Yeah, fog in Montreal. Relief is on the way. The fog advisory will expire in Minnesota whenever it was. Yeah, no. See, this is just too much going on. Yeah. Um, oh, they're gonna fog. Don't eat the snow. You're welcome, Susie, honey. Don't eat the snow. Remember they tell you do not eat the snow. I would not eat that snow. My mother used to fix it when we were little, make snow ice cream. But this snow nowadays, no, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't. It feels weird. I tried to burn it once, did the experiment, and it wouldn't catch on fire. Some people said it did. Eat the yellow snow. You don't think too many places got any fog advisory at all? Yeah, I don't think they did either. Let's see this. All this is showing is the fog, the scary movies, and something coming out of the fog. Ugh. What if those are programmable particles in the fog, and those particles can come together and they can form a monster? Monstrous beings. I'm sure they could make them do that. They can make them take on shapes, programmable shapes from the fog, silhouettes of figures. Your ears are ringing. It's microclimate. Sometimes yes, and something's off. Oh, Stephen King's The Mist. That's right. Ugh. Well, I'm going to go. I've got myself tired, and that fog looks like what came out of Mount Etna. And you can watch that video on this YouTube channel. It looks like what came out of Mount Etna. It's how did they get here? And are they considered a form of alien life? Well, they're programmable. There's some kind of a life. They had a creator. And this is not just a changing in temperature. This is black cube-like things that came out of the volcano. It's on the playlist, live webcams. You can go look. Just go down and scroll down and you'll see these same things are seen in the fog. They don't look natural. Unless what they've always looked like that. Yeah. Your ears are ringing. There's been several volcanic eruptions. Well, I think there was a great big one last week. Who has ringing ears? Do you got ringing ears? Because a lot of people have ringing ears here. I read on the X that some people had migraines. No, it was on my Facebook. They had migraines in the back of their neck. The back of their neck was hurting and they had really bad migraines. So if you have the symptoms of your back of your neck is just really hurting, do you? You have the tendonitis, ringing now. You have the back, yes, the back of your neck and migraines. That's what I saw. 4 comments on my Facebook when I said, I don't know what I'm talking about, the fog. Yeah, it's all over the place, and it's there's clusters everywhere. Your ears are ringing and migraines. You know what it probably is. Ears are ringing. Ears ringing and migraines. What do I want to type in? Oh, okay, got it. Look. Yes. Tinnitus can be a migraine aura, which is a sensory change that occurs 5 to 60 minutes before a migraine headache. Visual disturbances, numbness, No, I said 5G. I didn't say, I said 5G. 5G. Tinnitus and migraine. I just want to see if they've ramped up. It could be HARP. You could be frequency weapons. Frequency, military frequency weapons, military grade frequency weapons, ringing of ears and migraines. Well, we did do a video on that. It's a neuro. Doctors reveal details of a neuro weapon attacks in Havana. This is, yeah, we talked about this a few days ago. The Havana syndrome is characterized by a variety of symptoms, including dizziness, headaches, pain, and cognitive, okay, let me see. Sonic solutions, sonic weapons, microwaves. It could be some kind of weapon. It really could be some kind of weapon that is being used against the people. You have the fog, and then you have like frequency emitted from maybe somewhere above that is literally making it more pronounced and affecting. You got to get a hot detox bath. Yeah, we saw that fog patent. There's a lot of fog patents. It's not good. I hope you all get that. Hope that it goes away and it does not linger. How long has the headaches and the tinnitus been lingering? Vertigo as well. Your emotions are scrambled. Okay. Let's see. I think it's we could be under attack also by another country. We could. I can't get in there. They threw an ad up on it. And it could be something like this. High intensity acoustics for military non-lethal applications. Narrowband high acoustic edible frequency infrasound. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, incident rates of tinnitus in active duty military too. The world's a scary place. Well, it's going to get a lot scarier. It is. And it didn't get this way overnight. It feels like an attack. Sadly, I hope it's yet acoustics also resonates. You live near airport, migraines and hives. Ringing in both ears. Oh, you're so welcome. I was gonna go. Yeah. Watch your language on here, Jean Francoeur. Do I go around using that word? No, I don't. You gotta watch your language. Yeah. You've got all of that. Your eyes are swollen and you can't feel. Cats also are more. Wow. You've seen 696 and you're going to study it? Yeah. Wow. 343. Happy New Year, Cindy Lou. Oh, you're welcome. I'm going to go. I am. Ringing of the ears. It seems like it's some kind of a weapon or something. Yeah. Castor oil for your eyes and stuff. Yeah. Thank you, Cindy. God's Girl. And whoever else I made moderator on here, I can't remember. I've seen one wrench, but I've seen another one. I don't know what happened, but that's okay, you all. We know that something's going on in the fog. It seems to be there's clusters of things happening. Ascension symptoms, some would say that also. They would. I can't say that they wouldn't because some have said it's ascension symptoms too. So I'm going to go, but the fog is really interesting to learn about because I didn't hear nothing about it. But I have now, and it's good to raise up this topic so people can talk about it. Hey there, Rita, honey. Oh, your daughter just sent this to you. I can't see it on here. Let me see if I can go to my channel and see if I can click into that, Rita. Hold on. I can get over here. I was gonna go, but let me close out of my one thing. If I can pull up my live chat on my channel. I don't know if I can click into it. Oh, please hold on a second. Let me look. I've got to try to get this one thing off of here. Let me see if I can get it right now. Okay, I'm on the click. I'm on the X. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. Let me turn this. I'm gonna turn on the your daughter just sent it, Rita.
The season is underway with a touchback, and they take it from the intercept.
This is a global play.
There's always next season.
New law, lower prices. Healthcare.gov is here.
No, let me see this. This was on Twitter. Let's see if I can get it. The future is now. Future strategic issues. Let me bring this down. Let's make it big so we can see it. Warfare issues. Let's look at it. Fog. Okay. The future is now. Oh, I've heard of that right there. I have heard of this circa 2025. I have. Fog or smart dust. I've heard of that. Strategic document. Micro dust weaponry. Mechanically bores into your lungs and executes various pathological missions. They bore into your lungs. Okay, let's see what else. Alien drones or Project Bluebeam. What if the U.S. projected a holographic image of an alien floating over Baghdad, urging Iraqi people and armies to rise up against Saddam Hussein? Okay, let's see it. Break the glass in case of an emergency. Okay, we've seen that. I have heard of that. I have. Yeah. It's gonna start rocking and rolling the closer we get to Trump's inauguration. Yeah. Man-made, I'm sure, not alien. They got the technology from somewhere and formed it over time. Yeah. And programmable. If it can bore into your body, it's programmable. Yeah. The operation, I get myself in trouble. I can't be looking up a lot of stuff. My goal is to try to stay on the YouTube. It is. Yeah. I'm going to go. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's Eve. And Rita, honey, you can't wait for your birthday. You got President Trump being sworn in on your birthday. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you, moderators. Thank you all for your comments, because it really is a topic that needs to be addressed. And there are a lot of theories around it, and who knows what's true. It's good to explore all theories, to get it all out there. But the symptoms that people are experiencing are real symptoms, and it's not a joke because they're feeling it in their bodies. Have a wonderful. We read Revelation on this YouTube channel. It's in one of my playlists. Love you.